Folks, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. We're going to look at some more Bentley today. We did a plethora of Bentley a while back, and I got some more in recently too. Not a lot of new models coming out, so I took the liberty to get some older ones. So I got both of these Bentley Mulliner Bacalars. One is in Scarab Green, and then one is in Yellow Flame. And then I also picked up this one. This is just the Bentley Continental GT, the Mulliner edition. Really old model. This is number 163. So we picked that up too. We'll look at that in a different video. Maybe I'll do those two together at some point. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get cracked into these. These are actually quite old. This one is Mini GT number 406, and then this is Mini GT number 492. I didn't pick these up when they came out, and I don't really know why. They're really nice cars. Like in Diecast and in real life, Mini GT did a pretty good job with them. This one has some color on the interior as well. So yeah, I don't know why I picked them up, but here's the back of the packaging. You do have your Bentley licensing on the back right there, and then all your other information and socials, your TSM sticker. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get them cracked open. I do have some good news. I was able to get some new diecast ordered on the way. So hopefully we have some new stuff by the end of the week. For those of you that are in the United States, keep an eye on Diecast Talk. They are a really good, trustworthy seller. They have their own website. You can follow them on Instagram as well, and you'll see when they get new drops and stuff in. They actually did get some new Mini GT and BBR in, so I ordered some new stuff from them. Pretty much everything except wasn't interested in the Kaido House. So yeah, there's some new stuff there, and then I guess there's sort of like a, not like a pause, but there's like a, I guess we have a 90-day period where the tariffs and whatnot are confirmed to be 30%, so there won't be any changing for 90 days. So I went ahead and ordered a big order and tried to get completely caught up on Mini GT and BBR from the last few releases. There was a handful that they didn't have in stock, but I went to RC Mart. I'm sure you guys know who they are. They are based out of Hong Kong. Really good seller, really good store, really good prices. So I went ahead and ordered from them. If I get hit with a 30% tariff, it's not the end of the world, but I wanted to get caught up. Anyways, enough about that. Good thing is we have new stuff coming, a ton of new stuff. So we'll have some new models to look at. But anyways, here is the blister. Card art looks really nice. Just like a nice render on like a flat white beach. It looks really good. This one's limited to one of 1,800 in the Miho Exclusives blister pack. Here is the box and the car. Again, number 406, Bentley Mulliner Bacalar Yellow Flame. And then there's all your information back there. So really big, beefy casting. It's a really big, beefy car just in general, which that's kind of one of the things I like about Bentleys. They're kind of like land yachts, like the modern land yacht, but I guess they have been making these really big cars for a long time. But yeah, typical Mini GT, so you do have your metal base. It's got a decent amount of detail, rolling wheels, and rubber mirrors, and pretty accurate details. These are 1/64 scale, and they are very accurate 1/64 scale. Mini GT prides themselves in doing very good when it comes to being proportionate, except for Kaido House. Kaido House is not. But yeah, Mini GT is actually a pretty close partner with Bentley, and so that's why we do see quite a few Bentleys from them, and they all usually are pretty well made. Mini GT actually, I don't know if they still do, but they used to make models for Bentley to sell in their dealerships, like their gift shop dealerships and whatnot, and they came in a different box. In fact, I have one behind me that I can show you guys real quick. Let me grab it. They come in these boxes. They come in like actual Bentley boxes. These are Mini GTs, you can see, made in partnership with Mini GT. And yeah, so this is a Continental GT Speed in Marlin. They are just repackagings. There are two colors that were exclusive to the Bentley stores. I guess we could set that back there as well. Two colors were exclusive, but usually they take every regular Bentley. I don't know if they do it with the race cars, but they'll repackage it into that Bentley packaging, and then Bentley will sell it at their dealership. So that's how you know that these are pretty decent models. If Bentley's willing to sell them individually, then I guess they're not too bad. But the wheels look really cool on these. These ones are a silver metallic. You've got the little B in the center, the Bentley logo, and then you've got your 5 little marks for the lugs, and just a really cool angular wheel design. The tires do look really good. They're kind of rounded out as well, so they almost look like they're inflated. Really big wheels on this one, I will say. But yeah, the wheels look fantastic. Not really have much more to say, except from the paint's good, the style of the wheel is good, they're nice and accurate, all the details are there. Paint on this car is also phenomenal. It is that yellow flame, so it's like this metallic gold, yellowish gold metallic color. It looks awesome. You do have some black venting right there behind the wheel. Door handle details are molded in, and they look really nice. You've got some nice body lines on this rear fender back here. These are open top cars. I don't know if all of these Mulliners are, or if they made some that had a hard top, but they do look really nice. There is a little piece of acrylic right in between, like this back seat. I'm assuming these are just like removable soft tops or hard tops. So it'd be cool if Mini GT did one with the actual hard top. In fact, they probably have. I probably just haven't paid attention. But yeah, it looks really good. This one pretty much just has a black interior. There's nothing too crazy going on. Oh no, there's actually some color in there. There's some details. It's a little bit hard to see. Let's see if I can get it to focus. But there's almost like a wood grain, like brown color going across the dashboard. And then there's some gold trim as well. It really doesn't want to focus. You can kind of see it right there. And then there's like some dials in the middle that have some blue accents. The seats are like a quilted leather, of course, just black. And then it looks like there's a little bit of color down there at the shifter as well. Looks like there's some like LEDs illuminated. And then we also, looks like we do have some details in the tachometer as well. And then that purplish brown color kind of wraps around to this side, this left side of the steering wheel too. So yeah, it actually does have some color in there. It looks really good, nice and detailed. So that is cool. I think there's a color difference for the seats with that dark green one over there, but we will get to that. But yeah, you do have these little, I don't know what you would call these. They kind of come back from each seat. Maybe that's, maybe that's where like the convertible part comes up. But again, I don't know if it's a convertible or just a hard top, but yeah. And then you do have a little, some body lines back here molded in for where the rear spoiler would come up. So I assume this car does have like active aero in real life. So that is very cool. Back end of the car, you do have a nice shiny Bentley badge right in the center right there. It is a separate piece. And it looks to be centered fairly well. Taillights are acrylic. They look pretty nice. I think there might be a little bit of like detail behind the lenses, which is cool. You've got Bacalar on that rear license plate within this black trim. 2 exhaust tips at the bottom, outlined in silver, which I think looks pretty nice. And a little bit of a rear diffuser at the back end as well. Front end. This is an interesting design. Normally Bentley has like the 2 headlights on like their Continentals and stuff. This just has one big headlight. But the acrylic is very clear, and it does have like that kind of like diamond pattern. I think they usually use, not diamond, but they usually use, I think it's either glass or it's some other sort of gemstone that I can't remember off the top of my head. But you do have these little silver lines coming back and around. That is for the daytime running lights. You can kind of see that on the blister art, which is pretty cool. You have your Bentley badge up here as well. This one, again, is a separate piece, but this one is pretty off-center and crooked, which, again, that's the unfortunate part about using separate pieces. They need to start getting them centered better. But you do have some black venting on the hood right here. All this mesh grille detailing at the front looks good. And, yeah, overall, it looks pretty clean. I like it. So, yeah, that's the yellow one. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at the green one as well, since the casting is going to be pretty much identical. Okay, well, there it went. There's the box. Again, number 492. There's all your licensing and all your information on the back. So there it is. Hopefully I didn't break a mirror off that. I don't think I did. And yeah, card art for this one is exactly the same. It's on that like white sand beach. And this one is limited to 1,200 in the Miho blister, so a little bit more exclusive, I guess. I mean, these were released globally in the box versions too, so there's really not that many less of them. But here's the green one. Again, phenomenal metal flake paint. This one looks particularly good, this Scarab green. And this one actually has some extra detailing on the side. It says Bacalar Engineering Prototype. So I'm assuming that this is a prototype. I do have a little bit of a scuff right there, but that might have been me. Yeah, I might be able to scrape that off. Yeah, a little bit of scuff right there. I'm pretty sure that's from when I just flipped it over and dropped it right there. But yeah, so it does say Bacalar Engineering Prototype, so I'm wondering if this was actually the prototype car. It doesn't say anything about it on the box. It doesn't say that it was like the presentation version or anything like that, but yeah, I do like that extra text. It's kind of done in like a yellow color. Looks really good, and it's on this side as well. The wheels are a different color on this one. These are more of a gunmetal gray metallic, and you can see that Bentley badge in the center a lot better because it's done in like that light gray silver color. The wheels look so good on these. Really like. I just love how big and bulky these cars are, especially the fact that it's like a two-seater. It's really cool. And then, like I said, the seats in this one are kind of like a gray-blue. And then I believe all the other details in here are the same. No, there's no color on the dash in this one. There's no gauges in there. There's no color on the dash. So I guess this one got colored seats, and then this one got some color in the dash compartment. So kind of interesting. I figured this one would also have that, but it does not. Interesting. It would have been cool if it did. It would have made this interior like top tier, but yeah, it does not. One thing I didn't point out is you do have this black trim going around the windshield, and then this little part that comes down where like the rear view mirror would be. But yeah, you still have this little glass on the back. Everything else pretty much looks the same. You still have the Bacalar. This portion down here where the license plate is green on this one, whereas it was black on this one. So that is a subtle little difference. Taillights look the same. They look really good. And then everything on the front looks the same. No, they did not paint in these vents with black paint on the green one. So there's another difference. And then my badge on this one is really messed up. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it just came off on my finger. I don't know if... I don't know if you can see that. But right there is where the badge went. So yeah, that's not fun. So yeah, like I said, the those badges that they do the separate pieces with, sometimes that will happen, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, I guess I will try to glue it back on. I was able to just set it back on there. You can see. Maybe I'll try to dab it with some glue and glue it back on or something, but yeah. Headlights look pretty good. This one, this green one, not this green one. This one on the driver's side is got a really bad gap, so that one's not seated in there very well. But this one looks pretty good. So yeah, I guess the yellow one, I guess I am a little bit more pleased with the yellow one in terms of quality, because at least it didn't have any badges coming off or anything. But I do like the paint and the seats a lot for this one, and I do like that text on the side. But yeah, nothing like a little booster quality to start the week with, right? But anyways, I guess that's all I really have. I don't want to mess with this green one too much more until I get that thing glued back on. But I can go ahead and throw up a picture of a yellow flame Mulliner Bacalar. Is it Mulliner Bacalar? Yeah, it is. I always get worried that I'm swapping those words and saying the wrong one first. But yeah, again, really nice casting. Mini GT did a good job with it, aside from those wonky badges. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. I'm glad to have a couple in the collection. And yeah, I love Bentley, so it's always fun to take a look at these. But hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you think of these two down in the comments below. And yeah, like I said, we've got lots of new stuff coming in. I'm working on a news video for you guys. We're going to cover, what was it? Shizuoka Hobby Show, I think, out of Japan. So not a ton of new stuff to look at, but definitely some interesting things. And then we've also have Malaysia Diecast Expo coming up as well. So we will be covering that in a news video as well. So stay tuned for that. Again, Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.